Everybody, welcome back to the show and stock of the day video. So before we get started, please understand this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and any decisions you make are yours alone. So do your own research and don't ape in. So stock of the day is Coinbase, stock ticker Coin. Coinbase is a crypto exchange, one of the largest the largest exchange in the United States. I'm sorry. And one of the biggest players in the world. So with that being said, let's kind of jump in, see where it gets its revenue from, and then we'll look at the negatives, the positives. We'll take a quick look at the chart, and I'll give my humble speculative opinion, and it's speculation only, and we'll close the video out. So that being said, Brian Armstrong, in a letter to investors, said that roughly they would finish half of revenue, half of earnings. So the way I figured it, around 4.2 billion in revenue, 1.7 billion in earnings. They get their revenue from trading fees inside the exchange. People buy, sell, transfer crypto. NFT marketplace, which is launched on the Polygon network. The last information I could find on it is they averaged $86,000 a day. Now keep in mind, they did launch this as the NFT market kind of popped. Its nearest competitor, OpenSea, I think doubled that revenue. So just show you how big of a flop it was when it launched. However, they did make some good investments early on with Circle, and they're 50-50 partners in the Center Consortium. I'm sorry. The notable thing on the Circle is most of their reserves are in U.S. Treasuries, and with the recent interest rate spikes, that has become a windfall. So that was a good play on their end. I don't think they really had any intentions of it, but nonetheless, BlackRock and Fidelity are also investors in Circle, so note to that for later. They also run a Ethereum validator node, so they're one of the largest, and it also caused an uproar in the crypto community as far as centralization. They also have the Coinbase One feature, where users can pay $30 a month and avoid paying trading fees or transfer fees. They still have to pay the network fee, but they don't have to pay the Coinbase fee. That generates roughly 18% of their revenue. So that has been a pretty successful venture. So negatives. Negatives are we're in a crypto bear market, and we've got pending regulations after the FTX failure. And then there's no guarantee of avoiding bankruptcy. Let's just be honest. If the market takes a sudden downturn, there's no guarantees. Bright side, they've got plenty of institutional backers. I do think they are heavily regulated and are very compliant, and they actually wanted to launch a earn program, and the SEC shot it down, and they reluctantly agreed. And this was the same thing as Gemini Earn and so on, right? So the SEC actually saved them. So they're heavily regulated, and they kind of control the coins, but they've got really loose over the last 12 months, and I think that will cause them some pain. But the bright spot is they had to do it to retain users that were going overseas. So they shouldn't be punished too much with that. Where do I see it going? So my speculation is there's so many pensioners and Fidelity and hedge, all this investment vehicles that need high yield, and that high yield is extremely hard to find, except for crypto. So my humble opinion is uh, Coinbase will be kind of tapped on the shoulder as being the, I guess, the crypto bank or whatever. And I think eventually they'll be forced to do a bank charter, especially if investment vehicles start putting in retirement money. I think that will be forced, and I don't blame them. I would not want pensions and retirement funds and all that stuff going with an un-FDIC backed firm. That's a recipe for disaster. So this is just all speculation on my end. It doesn't have to happen. I've not read anything about it. What I try to do is pick up little pieces and try to put together a thesis on why it could be successful, and then on the flip side of it, I try to do the same with how it could fail, right? So how it could fail is the government, instead of letting Coinbase regulate whatever cryptos it has on its website. So like, he could say, hey, look, gang, everybody that's listed on Coinbase, you've got to follow these steps. If you don't, we're going to delist you and get you out of the United States. Comply or leave, right? On the flip side of this, on that, the SEC could say, you know what? Shut them down. Shut it all down except for Bitcoin. That would devastate the company and probably put it in bankruptcy. So that's the negative side of it, right? And then I give you the positive side. The SEC could let them self-regulate, or the SEC could just drop the hammer and say, get rid of it all. Let's take a look at the chart here. We started out here at launch at $429, and then we are down here now currently around 5276. I think we are on a ABC move, and I speculation on my end. I think we'll see that $10 or $11, but I think we're in that bottoming process unless something crazy happens or whatever. So that's Coinbase stock of the day. If you want me to cover a stock or a crypto below, please leave it. I'll do a video like this every Friday. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. I won't sell you a Elite Hustlers course, or I don't have a free coupon. Everything we have here is free. I have no plans to sell you anything. This is all free. Only thing I ask, like and subscribe. That's it. All right, gang. Till the next one, beefy out.